Hello there, this is DBT, and these are the rules. And alright, let's play some more Forza Horizon 5, and today we're driving, oh yes, what a beauty, this is the Lamborghini Sián Roadster. I'm not a big fan of this being the Roadster, but we got the Sián after all. Now this car was given away for free to pretty much everybody, but you could only get one of these cars. And you know, I kinda like having more than one Sián, so I thought really hard. How can I get one more Sián? I would be okay with having two Siáns, and eventually I figured out that you could. In fact, if we look at my car list over here and we go to Lamborghini, we will discover that I have more than a couple extra Siáns. Yeah, I got a few Siáns just because, I don't know, I'm a hoarder for Lambos. What can I say? If you look at all the Lambos that I have, I definitely have a bunch of repeats. And the idea behind that is just simply having a bunch of different Lambos that are going to be for different purposes. And over here, for example, this one that I'm driving at the moment is just a stock Sián. I haven't decided exactly what to do with this one yet, but I do want to show you my beautifully painted Sián in electric gold, the OG color for the Lamborghini Sián. Now, why am I making a big deal out of this color? It's because surprisingly, this was not a color that was added by default. You don't have this color option for the manufacturer, so I had to make my own version. It's a dual tone, and honestly, I tried to stick as close as I could to the original color. But it's kind of complicated because in some pictures the car looks more green and others look a bit more gold. I went for a weird middle point between those two, and considering that the color itself is gold, electric gold, well, you know, it's fine. I think that's what it's called. Or am I making it up? I don't know. The point is, here we go. This is a road Sián, and I think it only makes sense to test it out in a race, right? Okay, I may have made a mistake by choosing this race. Apparently it's extremely foggy, it's kind of dark, it's probably very wet because it's the wet season, the rainy season, I don't know what it's called, but yeah, this is gonna be a little bit tough, but it doesn't matter. My car is still gonna look really nice, and that's good enough for me. Now, when you drive this car at stock, it actually doesn't perform bad. I do like how it drives, but as always, I'm all for hyper grip. So I downloaded a tune that, you know, in theory improves a little bit, but only a little bit. Ah, Jesus! Look at that Sián in front of me. Beautiful. But because the reality is that this car at stock has a rank of, what, 881 or something? So it's really only 19 points below the top of S1, which is where I have it right now. So when you apply a tune for S1, it's not like you can change a whole lot on the car, but just, you know, the tune that I downloaded changed just enough for this to feel a bit more enjoyable, slightly more grippy maybe. I don't know, maybe I'm making it up. The point is, even if it's placebo, it works for me, so that's fine. So basically, this is going to be my S1 car. I mean, my S1 road version of this particular car. It's not that I'm saying this is the only car that I'll use as S1. Am I gonna lose this race? I refuse. Get out of the way, Aventador. And you too, slow down a little. I want to catch up. I'm just saying. You could always slow us. I missed it. Nobody saw nothing. Nothing happened. It's all good. First attempt. Sure. Come on. Ah, sorry, Centenario, but I'm more beautiful. And there you have it. So, oh yeah, at some point this stopped being misty, huh? Look at that beauty of a car. Oh yeah, and I mean, not to toot my own horn, but I think I did a pretty good job with the paint job. Now this is my S2, the one I was talking about. Look at the Sián with the wing. I don't know, I'm a bit conflicted. I don't necessarily hate it, but I don't necessarily like it all that much. I don't know, it's weird. And as I was trying to say a little earlier, whenever I download tunes for cars, I focus a lot on tunes that are about grip. I'm not super skilled to deal with top speed tunes. I instead rather go for cars with better grip, better turns, better all of that. I like handling. I like better brakes. So yeah, this, while being S2 might not be necessarily extremely fast, but it should definitely do some damage in some races. And of course, I'm doing one of the races that has the most straights in the Mexico map, because it allows the car to stretch its legs, wheels, a little bit. And again, while this might not be the best top speed for this particular car, just having good handling is good enough for me, you know? I like it. What can I say? It drives good, it feels good. But you know, sometimes even that don't matter when you just have skill or easy eye. I don't know, but yeah, look at that beauty. Look at that beauty. Oh, yes. Now let's pick another Sián. We already have our S1 for road racing. We have S2 for road racing. But you know what? I don't have enough when it comes to Lamborghini and races that I do sometimes, even though I don't necessarily love them. Off-road. Yeah, let's make this off-road. Now, I've said it a million times, I don't know how to make tunes, so I just live by leeching off other people's creativity. So yeah, let's instead search for some tunes. Suspension rally tire compound off-road. It still has a pretty high top speed of 416, but look at that lateral G's. The handling is not great, it's suffering. All right, so I found this tune. I actually kind of like it. It's a bit faster than the stock rank, that's okay. The handling still suffers. Not in the lateral G's increased, but if you look at the handling stat, it says that it decreased. But overall, it looks like it's a decent tune. All-wheel drive, rally, not necessarily 100% off-road. But hey, so long as it does okay in the dirt races, that could be alright. Now we need to make it look a bit more interesting also. And for this type of tunes off-roady and whatnot, I like using this kind of Red Bull-y type of thing, just because I feel it fits quite alright. Okay, now look at this thing. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I needed. That's fantastic. So what's left to do? Test it out, of course. And for that, I picked this little circuit. And oh, look at that livery. I'm really liking it. It looks pretty dope. And actually, I keep on thinking like, Jesus, how do people have that creativity to make this type of liveries and make them look so cool? So right out of the gate, this is driving kind of like I would expect, you know. It's still a little bit slidey, but it makes sense because it's a very, lots of horsepower. But hey, not terrible, not terrible. In fact, I do have an off-roady Aventador SV, but you know, it doesn't hurt to have more off-roady Lambos also. I can afford to have an S1 road, S2 road, an S1 off-road. I don't know that I want to do an S2 off-road car, because I don't think I'll ever be participating in S2 off-road, but hey. Now I'm having a little bit of trouble catching up to these three dudes. Well, the third place I'm about to take... Oh no, come on! Oh, that's an off-road SVJ. Maybe I should do that next. But yeah, I've been aiming to go a bit more into multiplayer in this game, and obviously I much prefer to just do the on-road races in multiplayer, but sometimes the queue can be a bit long. So instead I was thinking maybe I should just queue up to whatever race is out there, but that means that there's gonna be also off-roady races, dirt races, and all of that. So I want to be prepared and have Lambos for just about every occasion. So maybe I really should have an S2 for off-road, huh? Now I can't say if this is a good or a bad tune. It seems alright to me. Again, I'm not super knowledgeable on this. The fact that I'm not catching up to the air, I think it's more just a skill issue than anything else. But hey, took second place. That's something. I only have half a lap to catch up to that first place. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, slow down a little. I just want to ram you a tiny bit. There you go. Oh yeah, took the first place, baby. Let's go. Ah! Why, of course. I never doubted myself. I always knew I was gonna be able to get the first place. So now we have road, now we have off-roady, kind of. What else is missing? Well, the thing that DBT doesn't like at all, but I guess we gotta try. We gotta try at least. And that is gonna be drift. Man, I don't like this, but you know. Okay, so let's see what's out there. Honestly, I don't even know what to look for on a drift tune. I imagine top speed is not necessarily the best thing on a drift tune. I don't know what I'm looking for, so I'm just gonna try whatever and hope to any and all deities that it's what I need. 121,000? Holy moly! Jesus Christ! Now, honestly, I don't know what I'm looking for when I'm trying to find a livery for a drift car. Racing. I don't know. I think I'll just go with whatever and hope it looks alright. I picked this livery almost at random, but you know what? Now that I'm looking at it, it actually looks pretty good. I'm kind of liking it. Anyway, let's find a drift race to do, because I guess we're gonna try. Now, full disclosure, I am absolutely terrible at drift. However, if this drift tune helps me to get to a decent score, that means it's good enough. Honestly, I'm just terrible at this, so prepare to see some shameful performance by DBT. Oh yeah, look at that. I can barely control the car. No, you know, whoa. Okay. That's actually pretty dope. Ah! It's okay. It's okay. They gave me the opportunity to get out of the track once. So that is something. Oh, Jesus. Well, it absolutely feels slidey. I just don't have the control, the appropriate level of control to really get this car proper. Wait a second. Did I just beat my personal record? Is that my personal best? I don't know if that was my personal best, but that was actually a pretty good result, I believe. Wait, how much did it need for 3 stars? 130. No, so I was barely under it. All right, I think we can do it again. I think we can beat 130, right? Now I have a much better idea of what I'm doing. Not, but, you know, shall try nonetheless. Jesus, Jesus! Control it, control it, control it! I think that was a decent amount of points on that turn, huh? Man, I am kind of liking this tune. Do I want to keep a... No, 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 no! Don't panic, people. DBT is here just to try. Nah, this was worse than the previous one, isn't it? Well, I kind of have learned... Oh, Jesus, I missed a turn. No, 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 no. A very wise man once said, perseverance is the key to success, victory. I'm totally making that up. It's fine. I'm sure I've heard something like that at least once. Oh, no, 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 a little too sideways. A very wise man once said, perseverance is the key to success. And that is how I am going to succeed in this challenge. You just wait and see. Just wait. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, that was good, I think. All right, so far it's looking good. It's looking good. It's looking good. Control it, TBT, control it, control it. No, 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 it's going to go to the opposite side. Come on. Come on. A little backwards. No, no, no. Finish it. Finish it. It's going to fail it. Oh, my... As a very wise man once said, trying the same stuff over and over might eventually result in decent results. Yes, yes, absolutely. I'm sure that's exactly how the saying goes. Oh, jeez. Come on, come on. No, this is already worse. This is already worse. This is already... As a very wise man once said, come on, let's do this, please. I believe in me. I'm sure that's how the saying goes. No, 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 no! As a very wise man once said, Jesus Christ, this is becoming annoying. Come on, come on. Ah, what was that? I don't know. Don't care. Let's go, let's go. Don't hit the tree. No, 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 no. Too hard, too hard. Ah, as a very wise man once said, yes. Come on. No, I keep on spinning the car on this turn. I go too hard at it. Ah. As a very wise man said, wise. Oh, that still counted. All right, I'll take it. But I'm nowhere near close to the score. Ah, Jesus. As I said, man, once. Ah! Oh man, did you see that drift? It was amazing. Did you see how I beat the... Oh, I didn't record that attempt where I absolutely totally beat the goal. Oh man, what a shame. What a shame that I didn't get to record and you didn't get to see it, but it totally happened. Anyway, so now what we're gonna be doing is just doing the ultimate test on the Sián, and that is gonna be going for the highest possible speed that I can find any tune, and let's try to VMAX it. Look at that, it was still cheaper than the drift setup. Jesus Christ. I'm not gonna tell you what it said that the top speed is. Let's see if I can actually VMAX it. Now this is a cool livery, look at this. It's a Roger Dubois livery that I found. So let's see if I can VMAX this thing, because why not? And by the way, if you've made it all the way to this point of the video, that means you're enjoying it. Why don't you hit the like button for me, huh? Go ahead, do it, please. I would appreciate if you do. Come on. For me, for Lambo, for Sián. 390, 41, 42, 43, 440, 442. Well, that was actually surprisingly quick to VMAX it. I was hoping it would go a little bit faster. Oh, look at that, 447 when it's going downhill a little bit. Not too terrible, I would say, not too terrible. But you know how is a good way to test how good it performs at this speed? You know it, in the Hot Wheels Park. And I had to knock it down a peg from Class X to S2 just so that I could compete against the AI, because I don't think there's Class X races in this park. But even then, the difference was only like 4 kilometers an hour for the top speed, so it's not like, oh, it's so much slower now. No, it's still pretty damn fast. Here we go. Oh yeah. Man, how I wish this game had a nitro. Ah, get out of the way! Had a nitro system, to be completely honest. It's fine, it's fine. Just daydreaming over here. Oh, is that a Yesco? I'm beating a Yesco top speed. How about that, Yesco? Oh, Jesus, brake. Ah! No, no! Stop doing that, Mr. Koenigsegg, whatever model that is that I don't really know. Ah, again? You, Mr. Koenigsegg? You know what? Second place. I'll have to live with it. Jesus Christ. So there you have it, that is the Lamborghini Sián Roadster in Forza Horizon 5. It took them a long time to finally add the Sián, but we have it. And we have tested it in different tunes and all of that just to see what it could do. I still am convinced that I'm terrible at anything except road races, but hey, it's fine. Now speaking about tunes, why don't you check this video that I did the other day showing you how to do multiplayer tunes in Asphalt 8 so that you don't have to take your cars to pro and you can save some resources. Or maybe check this other video that YouTube thinks you would be interested in. But that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everybody, and stay safe. Bye-bye.